I've been asked to do a video tutorial on how to do my football placemat pattern, and I guess several people were having difficulties with the pattern, and so I decided to go ahead and create the tutorial. And so what we're going to do is we're going to start the football on one end, and we're going to work all the way across until we get to about here, and then we're going to start working on one side. Once we get up to here, we're going to fasten off, and then we're going to come back and we're going to work on the second side. We're going to skip the first 3 stitches here, and then we're going to work on the second side, and then once we get up to here, we're going to close the two, or we're going to join the 2 sides together, and that will create an open center, an open gap down the center here, and then we're going to finish the mat, and then we're going to come back and we're going to close up the center gap here. Okay, so to get started with the placemat, we're going to make a slip knot, and then we're going to chain 4, okay, and then we're going to single crochet into the second chain from the hook. So we're going to skip the first chain, and we're going to single crochet into the next chain, and then we're going to single crochet into the next 2 chains as well. Okay, so we have 3 chains, and we're going to turn the work, and then for rows 2 to 6 we're going to work the double increase row. So we're going to work 2 single crochets into the first stitch, and then we're going to single crochet evenly across to the end, and then we're going to work another 2 single crochets into the last stitch. So we're just going to chain 1 and work 2 single crochets into the first stitch, and then we're going to single crochet into the next stitch, and then 2 single crochets into the last stitch. And that gives us an increase of 2, so for a total of 5 stitches at row 2. So for row 3, we're just going to turn the work, chain 1, work 2 single crochets into the first stitch, and then we're going to work 1 single crochet into the next 3 stitches, and then 2 single crochets into the last stitch. And that gives us 7 stitches at row 3. We're going to turn our work. We're going to do the same thing for the 4th row. I'm going to work 2 single crochet in the first stitch, and then 1 single crochet up to the last stitch, and we're going to work 2 single crochets into the last stitch. Gives us 9 stitches. So we're going to do that once more. Chain 1, 2 single crochet in the first stitch, 1 single crochet in each stitch up to the last stitch, and then we're going to work 2 single crochet in the last stitch. And this will give us 11 stitches. And we're going to do one more row, row 6, and then we're going to have 13 stitches on the row. So we're going to chain 1, 2 single crochets in the first stitch, and 1 single crochet in each stitch up to the last stitch, and 2 single crochet into the last stitch. That gives us 13 stitches. Yep, and that's row 6. And then we're just going to turn the work, and then for rows 7 and 8 we're only going to work the single increase row, which means we're only going to work one increase at the beginning of the row, and then we're going to single crochet evenly across to the end. So we're going to chain 1, we're going to work 2 single crochet into the first stitch, and then we're going to work 1 single crochet into each stitch across. And we work 1 single crochet into the last stitch. That's 14 stitches. We're going to turn our work, and we're going to do the same thing. We're going to do 2 single crochet into the first stitch, and then single crochet evenly across. I'm going to do 1 single crochet into the last stitch. Okay, so now we're at row 9. Just going to turn the work, and we're going to do the double increase row. We're going to join the second color once we get to the end of the row. So we're going to chain 1, we're going to work 2 single crochet in the first stitch, we're going to work 1 single crochet in each stitch across, okay, so we got to do one more increase. So we're going to work a first single crochet, and then we're going to join CB in the next single crochet. So we're going to insert the hook, yarn over and pull through. We got 2 loops on the hook, and now we're going to yarn over with the next color. Just going to grab the next color. We're going to make sure to leave a nice long tail, and I'm just going to yarn over, and we're going to pull it through. And just kind of pull the last stitch tight, and then you can cut off the first color. We're going to work a single increase row for both rows 10 and 11. So we're going to work 2 single crochets into the first stitch, and then we're going to work 1 single crochet in each stitch across. And we're going to do 1 single crochet into the last stitch, and then we're going to turn our work. We're going to do chain 1, we're going to do 2 single crochet into the first stitch, single crochet into each stitch across. And once again, one single crochet into the last stitch. Okay, so that should give us 19 stitches. Now for row 12, we're going to work the double increase row. So we're going to work an increase at the beginning and the end of each row. So we're going to chain 1, work 2 single crochet into the first stitch, single crochet across up to the last stitch, and then we're going to work 2 single crochets into the last stitch. That's 1, 2, that should give us 21 stitches. Now we're going to do row 13, and we're going to work the single increase row, and then we're going to join CA at the last stitch. This we're going to chain 1, 2 single crochets into the first stitch, and we're going to do 1 single crochet in each stitch across, Okay, so we're doing a single increase row. We're at row 13, and I'm up to the last stitch now, and I'm going to join the first color. So I'm going to insert the hook, yarn over and pull through. I'm going to grab my next color, and I'm just going to yarn over and pull that through.